What's up, Pyromaniacs? Pyrostasis here. We are back in the world of Minecraft FTB on the Dungecraft server, and I do want to apologize if I sound a bit off today. I think I may have caught the dreaded flu. Not feeling all that well, so voice may be a little deeper. I may just be a little bit more retarded. I don't know. Anyways, today what we're going to be doing, if you watched my other video, you know that we've got two farms out there. And one of the problems that we're running into now is I don't have enough sand. And sand is, since equivalent exchange is completely different, I don't have the ability to produce sand like I used to. Because basically, you just go get one, you dump a bunch of shit you don't need, like cobblestone, into it, and boom, you've got whatever resource you need. Well, that's gone. And since that's gone, I'm a very sad panda, but we have to move on. And so we have to find ways to be able to recycle things. God, I sound like an eco freak. But anyways, what we're doing is we've got a peat bog right on the other side of this wall. And if you look down there, you can see that sign on the ground. You can see that sign on the ground. That is our cactus dump. Eventually, I will have our pipe system running through there into the sorting room, and then we'll have the peat bog going and the tree farm. So we are going to be setting up a tree farm today. The problem that we're running into is I don't have enough copper, which is really odd. This is the first time ever I've had problems with copper. As you can see, as soon as I find them, and I need to sort everything better. I've got like 50 some odd diamonds. Ah, there they are. They're in my inventory, that's why I couldn't find them. I've got 50 diamonds, but I have 0 copper. So we need to be using our cart system a little bit better. The problem that I'm running into is our carts are really, really annoying because I don't have enough track to lay. And so, I have to run the little track cart, it comes back, and then I have to pick it up and move it, and then go and manually break all the tracks, and that sucks. So what we're going to do today is we're going to stop the track process so that we don't have to bust them ourselves, and we're going to have something else do it for us. Now this right here is a nice little way to pull up all of the modules for Steve's carts, since for whatever reason NEI apparently doesn't love it enough to do it itself yet. So you can type in mod or you can type in modular. Either one. If you type in modular, you're only going to get the actual mods for the module itself, and you can see all of the different little plugins that you can get. Well, today we're going to be making two different modules. One, we're going to be making the torch placer. And the torch placer is just 2 tri-torches, which is just basically what you would think, 3 sets of 3, or 1 sets of 3, and then iron ingots. And then we're also going to get the rail delayer, or where is that damn thing? I just looked at this like a minute ago, and you'd think I would be able to, there it is, track remover. And the track remover is just a hook. It's Captain Hook, yar. Now we're also going to need to get at least some form of storage. So we're probably just, oh god, I hate these damn chest things, man. This stuff, whoever came up with this needs to be punched in the groin repeatedly, because it just sucks. Ugh. Because, well, anyways, we're going to start with that, since I do have 20, but I don't think 20 is going to be enough. Anyways, let's do the 2 torch things first. And the hook, or the claw, or whatever you want to call it. The claw! There we go. There is our torch placing module, and I've already made our wooden hull, which is pretty easy, as you can see. The only reason I'm doing wooden this time is I just kind of wanted to do a cheaper version and not have to really mess with it, honestly. Okay, iron ingots. Let's make the claw. And claw is made. There we go. Track remover. So now we've got our torcher. And what that's going to do is basically go down the track, light some lights, and get everything nice and lit up for us. And then we're going to have the track remover, which will actually yank up the tracks and more or less cycle things. It's still going to be kind of sloppy because I haven't figured out how to do it better yet, because basically what I'm going to do is the little mining rat's going to run all the way down, and then it's going to come back. When it comes back, I'm going to stop it, yank the fuel out, and then I'm going to move it over like 6 rows and then send it back again. And then I'm going to run the cart eater thing, and then when the cart eater thing stops and doesn't come back, then I'll run down the length of the thing, and by that time hopefully the other cart has finished, and then I'll just move it over and it'll come back, and we'll just rinse and repeat and strip mine the shit out of everything that way. And eventually we're going to set up a nice little automated system that will pull things back once it comes back. And I may play around with some of the more advanced stuff, but that's further down the road. So let's go ahead and make our chest system. We well, we don't really need too much room. So we're going to go ahead and build just this one right here. So we need to get some of the little, where are the little blocks? Only reason I'm not making some is I already have quite a few of them, and I hate wasting resources. Yes, I can hear you laughing. Yes, I can hear you laughing. It's not nice. Okay, there we go. That ought to do it. All right. So if I remember right, it's just 3 across? No, of course not. Of course it's not that easy. That's right. It's... that's right. Now I remember the recipe. All right, let's grab a few more chunks of wood if I have any. Screw it. We'll just make it. Okay, so we're going to put about 8 of those in. That ought to be more than we ever need. And we're just going to do 2 on each and see what that gives us. There we go. Then bam, bam. That's my only real big complaint about this mod is that it doesn't support all of the new types of wood. I'm sure that's just a simple configuration fix that hopefully the FTP guys will do, but it is still bloody annoying. Okay, and what is a chest lock? That's just stone and iron ingot. Okay, I think I've got some of those around. Do they all need those? Yes, of course. All right, so let's do the front chest because we haven't done one of those yet. And that needs 1, 2, 3, 4 of these, and that is simply just those. Okay, so we need just like this. Go ahead and make 5, even though we don't need them. And let's see if we can find our chest locks. Don't see them there. Don't see them there. You know, I could have sworn we had a few. Maybe we don't. Maybe I lost them. I had a creeper blow up and take some shit out, and odds are that was some of the stuff that got taken out. Let's build 4 of these. I think I'm probably going to be overbuilding for the module. Each of these carts has a certain restriction on size that they can use. So obviously you can't overbuild for them. So it's kind of like Legos. Each one of these has a different base, and you can only build on the right base. And if you build too big, obviously whatever you're building won't fit. Now, I've never had problems with the sturdy hull, but we're using the wooden hull now. So because we're using the wooden hull, it is quite possible it will not work for us, yes. So we're going to go ahead and let that cycle through. Hurry up. And I need to upgrade all of my infrastructure. I've been kind of lazy. We've been focusing so much on the actual base and such for the past couple days that I haven't really gotten around to doing it. There we go. Oh, wow. Holy shit. Okay, yeah, that's overkill. Never going to have to build one of those ever again. Okay, so let's start off with the front chest. There we go. So we need... Where are the big ugly things? There we go. 1, 2, 3, 4. Put that there. Now we got boom, 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 and 1. There we go. And that's the front chest. Okay, so now that we've got all this, I want to see if we've still got room. So we're going to put you up there. Oh, and I totally forgot the damn engine. Totally forgot the damn engine. I'm going to have to put the damn engine in here in a minute. The cost is greater than the capacity of the hull. Of course it is. Son of a bitch. All right, so we're going to have to make the upgraded one. Oh, well. Well, with the upgraded one, we can pretty much do whatever we want. Man, that's interesting, because that means that wooden hull is basically designed for just one thing and one thing only, which is kind of a bummer. Okay, so let's make our little track real quick. We can upgrade this real fast. I think we're going to need 2 of those. Yeah. Okay. Split. There we go. Put 2 iron ingots there. Now we got our 2 wheels, and boom, boom. Now with this one right here, I've never actually filled this thing up. Odds are, you know, I've never actually really tried to fill the damn thing up either. So I'm pretty sure you could if you really needed to. There we go. So now we've got our little derailleur, we've got our torch placer, which will place torches, and now we've got our storage. So we can't put it on the side and we can't put it on the top. So I think that's pretty much done because we don't really have any room for anything else. And honestly, we don't really need a whole lot of room for this because it's small. You know, we just need to be able to hold the torches. And I honestly think those two things support their own style or their own amount of, what do you call it? Put this there and click a symbol. There we go. He's going to do his thing. All right, so we need to make a big old batch of rails, which unfortunately means we're going to have to head over to the old base, and I'm going to save you guys the boredom for doing that, and we're going to just zip over there, get those, and then come back. So give me about 5 minutes, we'll take care of that, and then I'll take you down to the hole and show you what we're going to do. Okay, so now that we have gotten a decent amount of rails, we've got our modular cart, and we've got enough charcoal to hopefully keep this little thing running for a while, we're going to head down to our little pit, and I can show you guys. Now, this is our original hole. I don't know, for those of you who have been watching for a while, you'll remember where this hole came in at. And I think this is where this is where we want to be. You know, I'm going to need to bust these two things up, because it's not going to be able to yank. There we go. This is what I hate about it, is having to go down and do that. So we're going to zip down here. Because I got to get the damn rat back. He's way the hell down here. As you can see, we've got a pretty decent amount of tracks. There we are. There's our little mole rat. How you doing, buddy? All right, let me empty him out so we make sure he is square. There we go. Hopefully I have enough room for all this crap. Oh, it's going to be tight. Perfect. Okay, so now we need to bust him open. There we go. Whoops. I need to put that back down because otherwise our other little mole rat won't be able to move. And we're going to come down here. Good God, he was busy. All right, mole rat number 1. Track remover, torch placer. There we go. Put you there. I need you to face the other direction, please. Oh, no, that's the right direction. Oh, shit, I just realized I didn't put an engine in the damn thing. Fuck me. All right. Oh, it sucks. Because now it's completely and utterly useless. It will simply do absolutely nothing. All right, well, time to go make another one real quick. We'll be right back, guys. Alright, so now that we've rectified that little mistake, we now have an engine in our little troll cart, which is this new cart's name. As you can see, you've got a nice little spot to put your torches. And we've got a nice little spot to put our fuel, and we're going to go ahead and dump the fuel in there. And you'll see basically, whoops, what it does. Why isn't it yanking the damn, what is it doing? What the hell? Well, it's awful nice of it to go through and fix the lighting. Why the hell isn't it fixing the damn track? Come on, buddy. There it goes. Now it's removing the track. So apparently it's going to light things up first before... That's good. Oh! That makes perfect sense. Okay, the reason it's doing that is because the problem that I was running into was you'd send, like, the mining willy, is what or the rat, or whatever you want to call him, the little mining rat, and we'll go ahead and start him up. We'll start him up right... Well, shit, we're just going to put him up here. There's no reason not to. Okay, we'll put our little mining rat here. Push him that direction. Push him that direction. There you go, buddy. Okay, and we'll put some carts on him. And I just realized our other mining rat has the fuel. Fuck. Anyways, this little mining rat here, the reason it went all the way down and then came back up, the nice thing about that is it allows me to send it down one-way corridors, basically. So, and I'll just yank a little fuel out of him, and then we'll deal with him in a minute. Pop that out, thank you. So, here in a minute, this other little mining rat over here on the right is going to go all the way down, and then it's going to come back, and when it comes back to me, I'm going to yank the stuff out of it, and it's going to do its business. Well, the problem is I'm not going to be able to, I'm going to have to move all the way down, but I just send that cart down, it'll go to the end of the line, and then come back. And that's what makes it awesome. So it's not broken. That's actually the way it's supposed to work, which makes Pyro a very happy camper. And as you can see, this little guy is going to go and do his thing, and I'm just going to have to make sure I don't fuck up with this one. So that is our plan for today. The reason we're doing all of this is we need copper ore, and copper ore only comes from the dirt. Sadly, I can't create it. So we're going to have to just basically run around and mine all this shit until we get lucky and get another copper deposit. So hopefully our other little mining rat will find some copper. He found about 30 the last time he went through, which was great. It just sadly isn't enough to really do what we need. All right, let's yank you out. Thank you. Appreciate your time, Mr. Mining Rat. There we go. All right, so let's head back up here. And technically, I could yank these torches off the walls if I really wanted to. There's no real need to do that. I'm going to hold off mining this stuff. Our little rat will get that other side, and honestly, most of the stuff. That's the problem with FTB, is there's just too many damn ore types. I mean, I thought Tekkit had a lot of ore types, but FTB, holy shit, dude. This thing is ridiculous. I mean, it's absolutely insane. Dude, this thing is opening up some areas. I love this little rat. And it mines pretty quick. I mean, it's not the fastest thing in the world, but it's still pretty quick. And we'll go ahead and put another stack of coal on him just to make sure he's up. So I'm not going to bore you guys with this. I'm going to go ahead and let him do his work. Once he is done with this, we will pick up there. Well, after looking at the timing of the video, I think we are probably going to go ahead and just stop here. Hopefully you guys are liking this series. In the next episode, we're going to make our tree farm and hopefully get our peat bog thing more or less completely automated. If you're liking the series, though, go ahead and give me a like. Make sure you subscribe so you don't miss out on any of my other videos, tips, tricks, and guides. And I'll catch you guys in the next clip.